What's going on, my fellow collectors? Jim here with another figure review. Tonight, let's check out the Diamond Select Ghostbusters 2 Geared Up Louis Tully. Packaging is what we've seen with these other Diamond Select figures that do not come with the diorama pieces. It's a cheaper version, but for 15 bucks, these are pretty nice Ghostbusters action figures, at the 7-inch scale. But you do get the big blister. Figures clearly displayed behind the blister. You see all the accessories. Ghostbusters 2, Geared Up, Louis Tully action figure. Side of the packaging, bottom. In the back, of course, it does show the other figures that are available in this little series. It does have a little bit of a read up there. And all the Diamond Select Toys, Ghostbusters, Sony, and the comic book locator. But yeah, that's the packaging. Let's go ahead and crack him out of the packaging and take a closer look. Okay, and here he is out of the packaging along with the very few accessories that we do get with this guy, which is basically the black stand that we have seen before. Pretty basic, but it does get the job done. He does stand a lot better on his own than my Ray figure did, but it does have a peg, and the figure does have two pegs at the bottom, so you can put him on the stand. He does come with another pair of ungloved hands, and these are just more or less gripping hands, and these do have the side-to-side hinge in it, so that's cool. And then the gripping hands that he has on them have the up and down hinge. And it's a little bit slightly tighter gripped hands that we get, with the side-to-side hands, and then the ones that are on him are a little bit more relaxed. And of course we get the same kind of neutron blast effect that we have seen with the other, and the clear tip on mine completely broke off, completely snapped off, so I gotta glue that back on there, and it went somewhere. I can't even find where it went, but I had put it on there and it just kind of snapped off. But taking a closer look at the Geared Up Louis Tully figure, I think like they've been doing with the other Diamond Select figures, they've been doing a really nice job on the likenesses here. I mean, it's not 100% spot on, but I think they did a really good job at capturing what's his name, Rick Moranis, was that his name in real life, I think? But Louis Tully here does give that look. He has those really big thick black glasses in the show, which I think in the movie, but which I think does a better job on this figure than like the Egon glasses do. Like it's still kind of thick, and it kind of, I don't know, it's just very right in your face, and it kind of takes away from the nice head sculpt underneath it. But I mean, these do look good on him. They are a little bit on the thick side, but so were the glasses that he did have, so I think it works better for this figure. But the sculpt and the paint of the skin tone and everything is really nice. We do have his black earmuffs, so that's really cool that they added those. And then we do have nice hair sculpt. It's basically just a one brown color, no shading or anything like that. And then as far as the suit, it's the suit that we saw pretty much throughout the entire movie. And like all the movies, it's that kind of, beigey color with a little bit of brown in it. Then like the, We're Back Ray figure that I just reviewed that had the, the gray suit to it, which really wasn't, seen that much in the movie. But a very nice sculpt. It wrinkles all throughout it. We do get the Spangler, since he threw his suit on. We get the patch there. And then we do have the silver for the zippers and everything like that. We do have the nice cleanly painted, or however they applied the Ghostbusters 2 logo. And then we do have the floating elbow pads, which I think turned out really good. I like the little sculpted lines that we get in that. And this is a separate floating piece. And of course we have the harnesses that are connecting the proton pack, and they look good with that nice green, and we got the little black for some of the buckles and everything like that, so very cool. And we do have his belt, which is basically what we've seen with the other Ghostbusters belt. We get some kind of more silver paint, all like heavily applied silver paint all throughout it, so maybe that was something that I missed in the movie, where maybe Spangler's belt had a lot more silver going on it. But we do get this, all the little gadgets and everything like that. He does come with the walkie-talkie radio, so that is another accessory that it does come with, and he can house it just like the other Ghostbusters can on their belt. And then we get these cool little parts that hang down. We have the nice silver painting for all of the buckles and everything, so that looks really good. And he does come with a hose. It's a nice, translucent plastic, which connects to the back of the belt. I always thought it went into the proton pack, but it is a little bit warped from being in the package, and it seems like it's like it's already really stressed right here. Like that could break off pretty easily. It's just, you know, watch out for that. And then looking at the rest of them, it's what we've seen with the other Ghostbusters. You know, the boots are the same. Nice sculpt on the laces and everything like that. He does have 2 peg holes at the bottom. And then, of course, like the other Ghostbusters figure, we get this awesome, awesome Proton Pack. Which, you know, for the scale and the price, I think is a really nice, you know, nice sculpt and paint, you know, for the price point. And I love how we even get the little stickers on that. That's really cool. Even like the little danger sticker on the side. But really nice sculpted Proton Pack. I mean, you can't get too much better than that for the price point. It doesn't light up or anything like that, but it looks really good. The wand attaches the same way. You get that kind of little V, you know, notch in there, and it does attach right here. Just kind of plug that in. It does hold nice, and the wand itself looks really good. Nice sculpt. Get a little bit of red and silver there, and we get some more of those kind of silver for some buttons. And the handle has some nice sculpting on it. Then we do get that very soft kind of plastic for the tubing. But yeah, I mean, as far as the articulation on this guy, it's pretty much what we've seen with these other figures. You know, you get rotation, you do get a little bit of down, a little bit of up with the head. The arms, you know, hinge and swivel. They go out about that much, swivel all the way around. You do have just a single bend at the elbow, which is a little bit unfortunate. But you get about 90 degrees, and then of course you get swivel out of that. The hands do swivel and hinge. You do have the cut there in the diaphragm, so you get rotation, a little bit of side to side, a little bit of forward and back. But I mean, with both, you get about that much forward, about that much back. You do have the real ugly side hinge legs, but I mean, he'll pretty much do the splits. Kicking forward, not so much, and it's not the belt, it's just kind of like running into the sculpt. So you're only going to get about that much forward, about that much back. There's a thigh swivel. You do get the double jointed knees, which because of the bagginess of the pants don't get too much range. And then of course you have the hinge down at the foot, which is really, really tight. So back, forward, and then of course you do have the ankle rocker. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to make a nice addition to your collection, especially if you're collecting, you know, all the figures in the wave. And if you're getting the ones that have the diorama piece, you get that really cool, you know, firehouse that they're doing, I believe, with this series. Put the wand back on there. Now measuring out, Louis Tully here. Looks like to the top of his head, he is just a little bit under 6 3/4 inches tall. And as far as a size comparison, here he is next to the Weirback Ray that I just reviewed. So I think the size between these two is really, really nice, you know. Might be a little bit too short, but you know, it does look good compared with the Ray. But yeah, guys, that was a look at the Diamond Select Toys Ghostbusters 2 geared up Louis Tully action figure. Once again, I mean, for 15 bucks, it makes a really nice, you know, 7-inch scale Ghostbusters for your shelf, especially if you're collecting the whole entire line. But yeah, that was the review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next figure review.